Everybody, welcome back to Northernlion, please. XCOM 2 War of the Chosen. By popular demand, we should build. It's gonna take a bit. Oh no, never mind, it's instant. We should build the Wraith suit and the War suit. We have enough for each. Yeah, easily. Wraith suit.
At least not until things settle down some.
Psionic field enmeshed in a specially designed light armor suit. Boosts reflexes and speed, incorporates experimental warp technology, passes through obstacles. Yeah, okay. War suit. Looks like the armor from Prometheus. Generates a defensive force field not unlike those used on the alien craft. Yo. Let's... Ooh, you can now make an experimental powered weapon as well. We got a ton of Illyrium cores. Why not? Let's go. Okay. Should have done that way earlier, but dude, there's so much of XCOM 2 I missed out on. Not because I finished like super quickly or anything like that, but just because I did finish, I think, before I was able to build everything. The good thing about the game kind of dragging is we've hit the denouement, I think. Not to count my chickens, but is that we really are getting a chance to experience like actually everything that the game has to offer. Oh, you still haven't made the Hell Weave. That's true. I still haven't made the Hell Weave. Alright, no. That's okay. You know what I was thinking is I could really use some supplies right now. Let's fly over to the radio operator. Radio operator. In the East Caribbean. Johnny Depp sighting. Okay, 3 days. Avatar project. No, that's fine. That's good. Superior laser sight X1. Wow, amazing. Thank you. We might as well assign a new covert action. You never know. Let's go for the improvement of combat intelligence. I'm thinking on this mission we'll send out like a little Joshua. I don't care. If Josh gets wounded, all he does is go on covert actions anyway. He's like the dude manning the desk in every heist movie. He's an essential part of it, but you know, he's not played by Mark Wahlberg. Dark event complete. Advent troopers will carry more explosives. Yeah, okay, sure. I'm real scared.
It won't be easy, but I think it's the only option we have at this point.
Agreed. We must inform the commander immediately.
Oh, you were speaking about me?
Right, Commander, Central, the Shadow Chamber has completed its analysis of the Avatar's DNA. It has identified the genetic sequence necessary to travel through the Psionic Gate.
Perfect. We can finally shut this Avatar project down for good.
However, the gate requires more than a mere transmission of genetic data.
The sequence has to be part of a live subject. The key only works in lockstep with the signal.
We don't have time to find another one of those things.
Actually, we could probably do this campaign indefinitely, so...
We make our own.
You're serious?
Quite. Though the specimen before us is damaged beyond repair, it has provided us with its complete genetic blueprint. Template from the forge facility. That combined with the genetic material we recovered at the black site should allow us to replicate the procedure here.
So, what's the catch?
Yes, that. Without an elder consciousness driving it, the new Avatar would remain as lifeless as the one before us. While I can develop its
Cut to the shot of the Avatar so we remember that it is dead.
To drive it.
But I can, in a way, by manipulating the new Avatar via the psionic network.
Shut up, nerd, and give me your lunch money.
These things. By remote control.
Not exactly. And definitely not me.
Interfacing directly with their network would cause severe, if not fatal, trauma to an unprepared central nervous system.
The lemon inside of all of our brains couldn't handle the pressure.
I know of one individual who has survived that kind of ordeal.
That was different. The stasis suit.
Created the perfect interface to the network, one tailored to your specific biology, Commander. Of any human candidate, you are the most likely to survive the connection.
Most likely is not good enough, Doctor.
It is the only answer I can give you, and our only option to traverse the alien portal.
We need to come up with a game plan before we charge through the enemy's front door.
I was thinking I'll take my 6 best soldiers.
Some time to think about this, Commander.
This specimen, this being is something else entirely. Something beyond anything we have ever seen. And yet somehow, our troops once again prevailed. Research is proceeding as planned.
There's nothing to research, dude.
I had fully expected to find that the alien...
Oh, never mind. We're actually ready. Okay.
Channel, sir.
On screen.
Sir, it's coming from the Advent Network Tower.
So this is the second last mission, I think.
Big risk contacting us like this.
Hello, Commander. You and your crew are to be commended. Your efforts in rebuilding the Resistance Network and uncovering the truth about the Avatar Project have been admirable. I only wish I had better news to report.
When does he ever?
Advent is not taking the death of an elder lightly, and in turn have greatly accelerated the final stages of their Avatar Project. A plan is now in place for
My
the
dog has an S
rapid
in his
processing
DNA.
of all non-essential human life. To begin immediately.
It's been a while.
Very soon.
I don't remember the S,
Advent
though.
will
That must be
announce
some
a
Berserker
breakthrough in
DNA.
Gene therapy. A final treatment for the human condition. Billions will flock to gene therapy clinics across the globe. They will never return. I have managed to secure tactical data and access codes to the Advent Network Tower. The speaker's address will be broadcast live to a global audience via this facility. The whole of Advent's network will be listening. It is this hubris that we must use against them. The information I am sending you should allow Dr. Tigan and Chief Engineer Shen to take control of the transmission and disrupt their entire network from within. Though my hope is...
Well, they must be using WPA2, am I right?
...is long enough to allow your final assault a chance of success, I ask one more thing of you. Take what you have learned. Let the world know what is happening here. Wake them up.
Before they go, don't wanna turn them into genetic.
Left to listen.
So, what's a stewed food that ends with O?
Time. Farewell, Commander.
Anyway, Optimus Prime just got iced.
New objective added.
Assault the Advent Network Tower.
Commander, I've updated our current objectives.
I'm
based
ready.
on the
I
most
believe we can only take 4 on this mission.
Target site locked in, Commander. This is our chance.
Intel
to start
options.
Advent's
Okay.
heart. Once we control the network,
We're at like almost
finally show
a
the world what the aliens are doing.
point of no return.
There's no turning
Of course
back
it's in
after this.
Australia. I knew it. The Scourge of GeoGuessr and XCOM. Okay. So we can spend intel to make our mission as easy as possible. Straight up, extra soldier is a big one. Squad video feed. I don't feel like that's that relevant. Starting the mission concealed seems important. Increasing crit chance by 33 seems very good. I'll take that over extra vision. It also says there's only 9 enemies. I don't mind spending all our intel because we're never going to use it. So
Commander, once we move on the Advent network,
there is
tower,
no
it's
going
all or
back.
nothing. We won't
So
have
we
time
won't be able to
advance
finish
our
the,
research or deal with the wounded.
we won't be able to
Only
finish
deploy
the
once we're fully
breakdown.
prepared.
But I think that's okay. Now, someone was tired. Who was tired? Mox, I think. We don't need Mox on this mission.
If we're going to infiltrate the Advent network tower, we'll have to use a smaller squad.
Okay.
Try to draw less attention to ourselves.
We got
than
4
already
squad
do.
members. Mox was tired. We got more than enough. So, definitely, Dan has to go out on the mission. He's ice cold. Sinvicta or Zhang should go out on the mission. It's gonna be Zhang because he's got a 3rd level bond with Dan. I don't think we need Kate on the mission. I don't think we need a hacker, is basically what I'm getting at. I think we can maybe afford to go, like, Sinvicta Mathas. So this is like 2 rangers, a sharpshooter, and a grenadier. They've all got level 3 bonds, which is important for giving extra moves. Dan's fully kitted. I'm happy with Mathas's kit. I'm happy with Sinvicta's kit, except he shouldn't be using the spider suit. If he's gonna be a spider boy, he should take the Wraith suit. Wow, sleek.
The race.
Anyway, Talon rounds are fine. And similarly, in keeping with that, Mathas should probably have the war suit. Might as well give it no better time than today, right? Oh my lord.
Calling this heavy power armor the war suit.
All right. Did he lose something? Yeah, he can't hold the Mimic Beacon anymore, so we'll just give him a Mimic Beacon. And then we'll give him, the Shredder Gun seems to be pretty good. Although I might be incorrect. He's got enough grenade power, I think. Well, he literally just has frost bombs, but I think that's okay. Now, Zhang, you kind of get the short end of the stick here. Unfortunately for yourself, but you can take the Storm Gun and Fusion Axes so that you can throw one of them. Or you might be able to throw both now that I think about it. And then you might as well take blue screen rounds, because I think it makes sense to give 2 people blue screen rounds. And I'm also going to give you the Hazmat Vest so you can chop enemies up. No Skulljack, no EMP grenades. We have enough blue screen damage to probably get things done. Let's go. Alright, so the second to last mission, I remember from XCOM 2, not being that difficult. Of course, with only 4 soldiers, if something goes wrong, it can have a pretty nasty cascading effect. But the last mission I remember being a nightmare. The other thing is we want to make sure that none of our soldiers get wounded, because then we won't be able to take them on the next mission, maybe? I've kind of forgotten how the structure works, but we certainly want... You know, people are kind of interchangeable, but we don't want to lose both Rangers. Alright, hack the central broadcast array. So, in hindsight, maybe we should have taken a specialist, because the specialist would have allowed us to hack from afar, but I don't think that's super relevant. We'll just go kill everything instead. Yeah, we're concealed, okay. Concealed.
Moving to position.
That was weird. Alright. So we're still moving here. I think starting concealed is very valuable so we can choose the first pod on our own terms. And there's no time limit, so... I'm very content to just wait. We can also leave Dan in kind of like an open position to see all angles, because he can just jet, or whatever it's called, Icarus jump, if he has to get to a better position. There's only supposed to be 9 enemies on the whole mission, so... Unless they call down reinforcements, which is plausible, we should be relatively okay to use the Icarus jump twice at most. First pod. Quite a distance away, unfortunately. Does Dan have a shot? He does. Probably a dead shot would kill the Spectre. But I think our first plan is really just gonna be... Jeez, it's a little ballsy. It's too ballsy for this late in the game. Let's leave it at that. Just move Mathas up close-ish. Put Dan on long watch, just in case they manage to see Mathas. Originally, I was gonna put him here, but it scares me in case there's just enemies chilling right here, so... Let's put everybody on Overwatch. If 2 enemies walk out in front of us, they're gonna get absolutely destroyed, so... Somewhat unconcerned right now.
Roger that.
Okay, so Invicta's got a view of 1 enemy and 1 enemy only.
Moving to designated position.
Same with Mathas. Oh! Never mind, my boy Mathas just popped open another couple of Podricks here. Alright, alright. So now we gotta think pretty intelligently.
Understood. Moving out.
We'd prefer to only handle 1 pod at a time. It's probably not gonna happen. I just want to get some intel on the other pod, see if they're walking. Because if they're walking, I'd rather dust them. The thing is, I'd really like to kill a Spectre before it can do anything. Muton is not worth too much in this day and age. Mathas is a Mimic Beacon, Shredder Gun, Chain Shot. He's got ways out, I guess is what I'm trying to suggest. Give me the 80% chance to kill a Spectre in 1 hit, please. It's bad.
Enemy is still up. They've got eyes on me.
Please run past the front door and get sliced. Alright, so it was a horrible miss. On the bright side, we actually don't have the other pod popped, which is kind of outrageous to me. We're still concealed. What? I guess it doesn't break because we paid for it separately. But these guys will see us no matter what. So we gotta do something on this turn. Slice is never gonna get a kill here. I think this is an important turn to axe throw. We got in over our head, and now is our chance to do something. Oh, only Zhang has popped. That's great news, because now we would do Reaper.
My sword is thirsty.
What a strange statement. My sword is thirsty. All right, he's gonna slice the Archon.
You want some more?
He also has death from above. No! Dude, this is... We've made a habit of this recently, unfortunately, but... What is squad precision? Oh, our crit chance is higher, that's right. He has death from above, which is outrageous. It means that if he gets a crit here and kills this guy, he'll probably get another move. Unless that's not death from above, or this little staircase doesn't count. Okay, so the little staircase doesn't count. We're actually very lucky. Mathas remains in concealment. I'm assuming when he pops Le Beacon Mimic, it will probably put a damper on things. Which is a shame, because I'd really, really like Mathas to help Zhang not get murdered. But I think if Mathas tosses this Mimic Beacon, it's going to reveal him to these other boys. Mind you, Sinvicta comes, like, over here. He's going to have a couple of shots. This is where we think about it, I think. So Sinvicta, you know, he's got business here. He's got axe throws. What do we got? We got Spectre. We got Archon. We got Andromedon. And they love each other so. Andromedon. Okay, so Sinvicta goes for the axe throw on the Andromedon because it's the most dangerous of all the remaining enemies. He's looking for a stun. No stun, 1 damage. That's actually just horrible. And he's been revealed and popped this pod. So that was it. But it didn't pop Mathas. Wait, you're not actually as screwed as you might think you are here. Because you could pop Reaper. You know this guy's getting sliced. Then we've only got to deal with this Archon. The Andromedon's still going to be a problem. Mathas can still shoot a grenade and freeze these two boys. And then shoot the Mimic Beacon. He can't freeze both boys. That's actually still okay. We have a way out. Reaper. He can only hit... Pardon me? He can only hit this guy? I refuse to believe this. So here's what he does, actually. Mathas. How far can you shoot this Mimic Beacon, my dude? I gotta look at brass tacks here, because this is kind of horrible. Apparently, they've invested in the world's strongest walls. I want the Muton dead. But the other option would be to shoot the Mimic Beacon. We shoot it like right here. Probably would suck up 2 attacks. The other option is we would give advanced teamwork right off the bat to Sinvicta. Sinvicta could definitely slice this guy, maybe just crit that guy and kill him instantly. Also get behind better cover, but it would leave Zhang open to the it might count as cover even though it's just a window. The thing is, we know the Spectre is mostly just in the business of turning people into Alienware ghosts. Sinvicta could also go for a little dual strike. Okay, here's how I think you do it. First, I think you give Sinvicta an extra action, because the extra action being given to Sinvicta doesn't end Mathas' turn, and I think could actually give... oh my god, he can slice like crazy now. I think could give more than one action in and of itself. So first off, the extra action instantly is going to end the Muton's life. He falls off the face of the earth, which is pretty sick to look at, honestly. And then, you know, we got... I was going to say, did you pop another pod? Because I would lose my life. And also my mind. Then you look at this and you go, we got a 69% chance to hit the Deadeye, but we got a 91% chance for the dual strike to land, which doesn't take one of Mathas' actions and probably wipes the Archon. That's so bad.
On the margins.
Mathas is a god. An actual living human god. Because now, thanks to the world's luckiest crit, Mathas dumps a Mimic Beacon right here. Nobody in their right mind is taking a flanking shot on Zhang when there's just a little Mimic boy hanging out here on the side. I've given Mathas a lot of crap in this series. He may have actually just saved Zhang's life. Oh, you can do that, huh? Yeah, lightning reflexes means you will not get hit.
Enemy is still up.
Oh, no kidding.
We just lost one.
It's not as bad as you might think. We were actually banking, I wouldn't say banking on this because that's a little ridiculous, but we were banking on essentially that guy using that attack. So you might be saying this is where Dan shines. I'd honestly actually have to disagree with you. Dan shines, in my opinion, once we dust the first phase of the Andromedon. I think you just take it. Although, the dual strike only works on that guy. Okay, so, yeah. I mean, it's not a crit, but it's a 100% chance to hit. And it did dust him. So that's very important because it brought Sinvicta back to life. Now, this is the problem, to be honest. If he can still hit him from here, let's grapple. Obviously, we can send Dan over there as well. The thing is, we got nobody to hack this, though. We still need to, I mean, essentially, we need to destroy the, Andromedon on this turn. I kind of like the 70% chance with an 82 chance to hit, honestly. 82 chance to crit, I should say. The reason I like it is because we got to get through this phase. That way, the enemy only has melee range. I would prefer to have Dan not have to shoot until the blue screen rounds will count. So let's have Mathas attempt to land this. Mathas is just an actual god this episode.
One down, thousands to go.
Even, just in spite of his negative attitude. And Dan might just get the kill, honestly. Wow. Actually, like, ran it through. So you're good. Just stay still. So we've killed... I just heard some kung kung kung. But we've killed, like, a lot of enemies.
On the move.
We killed 6. Can't remember if there were 9 or 11. Now we have excuse me, sir. We have used more abilities than I normally like to use by this stage of the game.
Here I come.
I think that's fine. We really might as well move Dan. I know you're going to say, why move him when you could just jump whenever? Well, yeah, what do we do then? Just put him on Overwatch? I mean, we can move him whenever for free. We can reload whenever for free. Who are we trying to impress at this point?
I'm on it.
Moving to Overwatch. Come get some.
Like, we might as well put him close so that maybe we don't have to use the Icarus jump, even though it might seem like that's extremely overkill. So we're gonna continue to move Sinvicta first.
On your order.
That, because moving Dan in a yellow move and popping a pod could be catastrophic. So we're just trying to keep everybody, like, kind of on the level right now. Yeah, again, it's not the most exciting way to play the game. Oh, that scared me. But it is also prudent.
Getting it done.
Certainly, I'd say no reloads necessary. Cool beans.
On Overwatch. Enemies on the move.
Oh, there's enemies around the objective. We already knew that. I think there's 3 enemies, which might be the only enemies remaining in the entire game. So, and they're in this room. So, what I'm worried about now is like a turret on the roof, maybe. We just found our pod. They are inside. It's 2 sectoids and an Archon. AKA, a nice little snack for our boy Danny G, the living god, who will now Icarus jump onto the roof, where he gets a death from above bonus. And he will slay them, one by one. Here's one. And I believe that the next one is by... Oh, he needs to get the reload first. And you're the linchpin, actually, surprisingly. Not dead?
What did you expect?
No, dead. Okay. And then you must be the second one that we know as one here? Using a Deadeye this time. Just to give us the chance. It did hit. Didn't get the kill. But, I mean, let's be honest. Like, 4 HP left? 2 HP left. Pretty much any miss will kill. Yeah, that'll do. So, like, there's that pod. I'm pretty sure that's the end of the mission. Which is a sign for us that we probably should have beaten this game a long time ago. Because this is absurd. Alright, it's a whole new turn.
Moving to position.
That's one of their transmitters.
Oh, no kidding.
They didn't put a whole lot of effort into disguising the alien tech involved.
Oh, let's be honest. Invicta, my dude should phase through walls here.
Psionic energy filtered through that system is beyond measure.
I'm gonna send him in.
Heading out.
He didn't open any of the doors. I mean, I understand that he didn't have to, but at the same time, I'm like, it's a little bit disrespectful to your friends, don't you think?
Overwatch.
Alright, Sinvicta.
I'm on it. Target in range. Move to hack.
Probably in hindsight, maybe we would have considered sending a specialist on this one. But Sinvicta's got an iPad wrapped in a child-proof case, so he's probably good. Let's go for it, dude. No chance. But, you know, none of these are actually going to matter whatsoever in the metagame series of things, so... Hack the planet. Actually something I would expect Sinvicta to say in a situation like this, so that's fair. I don't want to take a picture. This is the easiest mission of all time. But without the Advent Troopers, how are we going to guarantee Dan Giesling getting 8 kills per turn?
Brand has cleared the perimeter, sir, meeting limited resistance.
Well done, Doctor.
Yes, it would appear the feedback pulse is having the intended effect.
Shen, status. Did it work?
Advent assures us this breakthrough will be available to all citizens immediately. We go live to the speaker for more.
Fellow citizens, for 20 years we have put our trust in Advent, in the Elders, because we believed a better future.
What are you wearing,
for all.
girl on the far right?
Today,
What is that sweater?
That belief has been rewarded. Advent peacekeeping forces are traveling across the world carrying...
This is actually they live.
From the Elder. A revolutionary gene therapy, yes, but so much more. This is an end to disease, to decay, to pain. The beginnings of a new tomorrow, available to all of us today. Truly, humanity finally takes its rightful place amongst the stars.
Hey, you jerk! Throw your Advent burgers at him. He's done it.
I'm glad to see our troops finding...
No tired, please? No tiredness? 3 tireds? It's okay, it's okay. Because we'll just wait on... Because the Alien Fortress mission, I believe, is the final mission of the game. We probably have like another cutscene or something. Launch mission. Cancel.
Once and for all.
Cancel. All we can do is the Alien Fortress mission. So we'll do that next. Ooh. It's going to be tough. This mission was tough last time. For now, you probably just watched the penultimate episode of XCOM 2. If you enjoyed it, click the like button. It helps out a great deal. Of course, subscribe if you want to see more in the future. But for now, thanks for watching, and I will see you next time. See if Dan can get us out of this bucket of syrup. Checklist. We're going to revitalize soldiers. We might as well. We're going to take our best possible squad, and we're going to beat this game once and for all. I'll see you tomorrow. Last time it took us 2 hours. Just bring a snack.